It was Friday night. I was about to go home from my office when suddenly the phone rings. Hello? Yes, this is Detective John Blender. Elizabeth, that's the name of the client. Her sister went missing 8 days ago. She wants me to find her. I told her I don't take cases like this, but she offered to pay double in advance, so I agree. I didn't know that this case would change everything. Wasting no time, I decided to go to her. She lived 20 miles from me in a small town called Nashville. Fuck. I need to quit smoking. Hi, I am Detective John. You called me half an hour ago. Can I come in? So, what exactly happened? Elizabeth told me about her sister Julia, who left the house 8 days ago and didn't come back. She was going to some meeting. Her car was found in a park 10 miles from here. When Elizabeth told me what happened in detail, I quickly made a profile of my client. Attractive, well-groomed woman before 30s, white blouse and black pants, residential area and silver decor. Middle-class woman, most likely working in the office, medical industry, or telecommunication. Worried face expression, the fact that she called the police on the day of her sister's disappearance and that she hired me. Of course she cares for her sister. No photos with partner, open body language, no ring on the finger. She is a single. I went to Julia's room to find some clues. Besides sleeping pills, no photos with partner, and a few microphones, I found nothing. I asked Elizabeth to pay in advance, cause that's why I took this case. First I decided to go to the park where Julia's car was found. Open area, no buildings nearby. From Elizabeth's testimony, Julia has never been in this park. Most likely someone planned kidnapping. The kidnapper knew that Julia would be in this park at this time. She must go out with someone here. A newly met partner? My client told me that Julia recently started dating someone, but she don't know who the newly met partner was. I must find this guy. Kidnapper left Julia's car. He had to get here with his own. I was looking for some traces of hijacking. However, I didn't find anything. On the way to my home, I called Jonathan, because police is on this case too. Maybe they already have a truck. Hi, Jonathan. It's me, John. I have a request for you. As usual, he started whining and cursing. He knows well that if I ask him for a favor, he will have to bend the law again. And I know very well that he will not refuse me, because I saved his life. Twice. I asked him if the police has any clue about Julia's disappearance, cause I'm on this case. I also asked him to send a copy of file cases to my office in exchange for beer at Eddie's bar. After talking to Jonathan, I went home to sleep. The next day, when the files arrived to my office, without wasting any time, I started going through them. The testimony of Julia's friends, nothing caught my attention. The amount of fuel in the found car is half full. That's interesting. Elizabeth mentioned that Julia had filled up her car the previous day. What a happy coincidence. Julia had to drive up somewhere before she went to the park of the day of her disappearance. I think we already have a lead. I have to check addresses of her friends. Maybe she visited one of them before she disappeared. Maybe one of them is lying. If I calculate the distance from her home to the park, I will calculate how many extra kilometers she had to travel for a amount of fuel to match in the found car. She had to travel an additional 20 kilometers. I will see which friends live in this distance from Julia's house. 2 people. I have to pay them a visit. I also check how many people have gone missing this year in Nashville and surrounding areas. I narrowed the area down to 20 kilometers. 15 more people are missing compared to the previous year. I made an appointment with Julia's friend from work, Frank Modifier, age 29. Maybe Julia started dating him recently. Frank looked very frustrated. He said that he already testified to the police. Frank profile: confident, married man, works in office with Julia, very aggressive tone of his voice. He treated my visit as an attack. He has something to hide. I told him I knew about his affair with Julia. I threatened, if he don't tell me what happened that night, I will reveal his affair to his wife. Frank admitted he had an affair with Julia. They met that evening. He said Julia was very aggressive. She was fed up with being the second choice, wanted to tell the truth to Frank's wife. They quarreled that evening. He said for about 2 weeks Julia changed. She was more aggressive. There was something wrong with her that evening too. I took notes and returned to the office. Frank testified of the specific symptoms of Julia, as if she was sick with something. Enlarged pupils, aggression, tiredness. I was at the starting point. The only thing that puzzles me was why Julia went to this park, and who did she go out with there? All of a sudden, I got revelation. I remembered the pills laying on the shelf in Julia's room. I called Elizabeth. It turned out that Julia had problems with falling asleep 2 weeks before her disappearance. She was vaccinated, and immediately the doctor prescribed something for her to sleep. I already had a lead. I wanted to make an appointment with Dr. James Simmons. Unfortunately, he went to the capital for an important meeting in Heat Patrol, in a corporation when he works. I decided to explore the topic of Dr. James Simmons in more depth. It turned out that he was moved from the capital over a year ago. I parked not far away from Doctor's house, which was located in deeps of the forest. Leaving the car, I heard strange noises. Before entering the house, I called Jonathan, asked for a patrol to be joined. I had a feeling that Julia gonna be there, but I didn't expect this.